sounds like the better one.
Okay, good. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Super Gamekast 2 Turbo HD Remix.
Uh-huh.
Hi, I
Hi.
am I am your host Bronson Fiore, joined by one of the awesomest dudes I know, Mr. Aaron Reynolds.
I'm going to drink this coffee.
I'm gonna sip this water.
It's morning
It
here.
it is very much morning where we both are.
Ugh.
I got a 9.5 hours of sleep last night too. Like it's not like I'm want for sleep.
Well, that's the thing. If you oversleep, that can cause the same exact problem, which is a real bitch.
I
Someone overlooked something.
I think that it was more just yesterday. I was so tired
Oh, okay.
because I had to wake up early to go. Literally I woke up and was doing shit all every bit of yesterday except for my first hour of the day.
Oh,
Like my first hour of the day, got dressed, ate, played WoW, and then from there onward, it was like time with girlfriend, time
yep.
with Quinn, fighting game tournament. Like it was busy, 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 busy.
Sounds like a good time.
I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of good food. I had Mexican food and Indian food in the same day.
Oh, damn. All right.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
Cool.
So yeah, that was the yeah, it was a good day. Just by the end of it, like I came home, I was like, I want to play WoW for a little bit, and I ended up playing for like 30 minutes, meeting a group of people who were dicks, and then being like, you know what, I'm gonna go watch Breaking Bad, and I watched an episode of Breaking Bad, and then went to bed. Like got home, so I went to bed at midnight. I slept until like 9:35. So my body was just like, you're just out cold. Like I think the only time I woke up during that process was if I had to use the restroom. It was
Okay.
yeah, like even like normally I'll wake up when my roommate leaves in the morning because it's like a big commotion. Like just because it's like doors fucking being opened and shut and lights coming on and off. It's like it's enough to wake you up a little bit.
Right.
So if you're like me and you tend to sleep in the living room.
Oh, yeah,
And
that'll do it.
yeah, but like it doesn't bother me, so I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Because I'm up for like 5 minutes, and I go back to sleep. Um,
Yeah.
no, so it's but like yeah, last night just slept straight through that shit, just straight through. Like woke up at 6:60, be like, huh, or like 6:50, be like, huh, I slept through Steph. Oh, okay.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah, so it was a thing.
Well, how you feeling right now?
Pretty good, a little groggy, but not bad.
All
Like
right.
kind of I like am pondering Postmates delivery. Like
Oh, I see.
I'm looking at Postmates and being like, you know, like
Hmm.
I could have breakfast delivered.
You could.
I
This is
could.
this is the age of various delivery services.
Yeah, well, it's mainly just because like the house is empty. I need to go grocery shopping today.
Oh, okay.
Like it is barren, dude. Other than like some canned goods, that's all we have right now is like canned goods.
Which is fine,
Which
but
yeah, like it's fine, but you know,
come on.
yeah. So I'm like looking at like the Postmates list here, and it's like, I could have, and the thing is like I'm looking at like what there is to eat at this hour, and I'm
Little
just
Caesars.
no. So I'm looking at like Walden's Coffee House, for example,
Okay.
and I'm just like, do I really want anything from this place? And it's really far away, so or the delivery's gonna take forever.
What are you
Um,
feeling?
and then like there's Holy Schmidt donut, but like all of that's bad for me. Like everything on here is bad for me, except for like Jersey Mike's. And like Jersey Mike's is like I'm not in the mood for that first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
So fuck
All right.
it. I think I'm honestly just gonna deal and after this go I don't know wolf down some eggs at like that I buy from the grocery store. Um,
Sounds good.
yeah, Adulting is hard, kids.
You'd be amazed. You play video games when you're younger. You're taking on forces that threaten the world, and then you wake up one day and you're like, "Oh God, breakfast! Ugh.
Yep.
I got breakfast. Okay, everything's all right."
I can beat Ganon, but I can't beat breakfast.
I can never beat breakfast. I'll defeat it temporarily, and then it comes back.
Yep. Just like Ganon, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So there you go, kids.
Uh,
Ocarina of Time is preparing you for breakfast. Please write that down. I need to use that for our fucking title.
oh, all right.
Ocarina.
Well,
like if we find something better, great. But
yeah.
but for now,
Again, this is very early. I cannot stress this enough. I'm trying to function here. I helped a friend move yesterday, and it was fine, but we did some things during it that
drank a lot.
Yep.
Drink a lot is the answer there.
Got back and said, "Oh, all right." And then I tried to play some Final Fantasy and got to a quest where they're like, "Buy a hammer." And I'm like, "Where?" I don't know.
So you know what the best place for that is? Google.
Well, that's what I've actually been doing since we've been talking about food.
Oh wow, okay.
So.
Yeah, no, you and I are both down for the count this weekend.
I know.
So did you only drink beer the other day?
I mean, I had water and coffee, but
during the festivities.
Basically.
Okay, I'm not a big
and
fan.
Pizza.
I'm not a big beer guy. It's a real bummer.
Really, I
Yeah.
actually respond better to beer than hard liquor.
No, I'm very much a get me hard liquor boy.
Okay.
Get me.
We went and saw the band Ghost last week.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic show, by the way. Tons of fun. But it was an all ages show, so they had it was a big giant event center, and they cut off the main portion for the concert with a giant curtain, and so the rest was the merch tables, and then they had sectioned off a portion for the bar. You could not bring any drinks into the show itself.
Wow.
Which seemed like a bummer to me. I get it. I totally get it. But so yeah, then I had a gin and coke before the first band, and gin and coke's all right. Not necessarily a popular drink, but I can do it occasionally. But beer is I don't know. There's something refreshing about a beer that hard liquor is not going to get me unless it's a mojito. But remember when we first had those mojitos at Vegas?
Yeah, those were not good mojitos.
Well,
They were very mediocre.
They were good for free mojitos while we were at the penny slots.
Yes, that is true.
Oh yeah, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm a rum and coke guy. That's
Sure.
what I go to.
Yeah.
Good rum and coke. I don't know. A lot of those really fruity drinks.
Yeah.
A margarita's good.
I like when my drink tastes good.
Yeah, that's my whole thing. It's there's this drink that we're gonna make for the next nerd party. It's called the Paint Can.
This sounds terrible. Okay.
Greg Miller turned me onto this.
Okay.
They make it at his college before football games. The fraternities do.
Uh-huh.
So what you do is you take half a bottle of 190 proof Everclear.
Okay.
A little more if you live in a state like California where they only sell 150 proof.
Right.
And you pour that into a clean, empty paint can.
Okay.
Then you put a 2 liter, I believe it was, of Mountain Dew.
All right.
Then you put a half of a can of Minute Maid lemonade concentrate. And then half a can of limeade concentrate. Mint leaves.
Oh, all right.
Fresh mint leaves, and then you top it off with God, what was the last thing you topped it off with? Oh yeah, you top that off by stirring it with a stick.
Ah.
So
It sounded awful at the start, but as you started adding more, it started sounding a lot better.
yeah, no, like everything I've heard about everyone who's tried it is like at their E3 party they went through four, and like it sneaks up on you real hard because you can't taste the Everclear.
Jesus Christ. No, thank you.
Nah, dude, let's get turned.
I'll have one, and then I'll have a beer, and I want to ride that buzz.
Right,
That's how I go.
right. Yeah, one is all you need.
I need one, and then just like low alcohol content beer from then on.
Like two, maybe, if you're like me and don't get like sedated easily.
Sure.
But if you're an average person, like one is fine. Um,
I get sick, man.
I know. I was at that Christmas party.
Yeah, one of many.
Should we tell that story?
We can. I don't know. There's not much happens other than the gold and silver bit.
And we nearly left you to die in a blizzard.
The place was around the corner.
Yeah, that's what I always tell people, but they're like, you should have drove to the front door. Like, the road was closed.
The road was closed. You weren't supposed to. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are we gonna do? So, might as well. It's a worthwhile story.
There's not much to it. It's short.
Yeah, so there was this. So back in my like college and post college days, I knew a bunch of degenerates who would throw house and apartment parties with open bar, and there was this open bar. They're like as much. It was like as much vodka and as you could drink, and maybe some other stuff. You know. So yeah, just and then so yeah, open, and you decided you were going to determine your alcohol tolerance because you had not done so yet, and now
It was a good place to do it.
It was because the fucking as much vodka as you could drink,
Exactly.
and as much mixed vodka with soda as you could drink. Now
And enabling friends.
yeah, so now this is the part of the story that I'm always confused about because I need the clarification on whether you just asked me and my circle or all the circles we came with on whether or not you should do another shot.
It was just our circles. It was two people.
Okay, so
It was you and what's her name?
but her and I were separate the entire time. So,
Oh, what? Oh,
or most of the party. So me and Tori were separate most of the party.
yeah, but I knew both of you.
You knew both of us, but we didn't know you were asking both of us.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, then yes,
So-
it's separate.
So every single time you would ask me, I did not know you were also asking Tori. So
It was fast and loose, man.
So whatever my count was for you was doubled basically.
Yep.
So I'm like thinking like, he's had like 5 shots, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
And like now the real answer is 10. I don't know what the real answer for the night was. I think it was like 10 to 12, but
I don't know. I'm unsure if I got to double digits, but it was still bad.
It was a real high amount. I remember.
Yeah.
Like I remember you could like bear like. So that party got busted by the cops.
Yep.
Because it was in this apartment up by Hug, for those of you who know the Reno area, and
They were fairly peaceful about it.
that was probably the calmest I've ever seen cops like come into a party and like raid shit.
Like they just kind of like stood at the door and like they said, "All right, you gotta stop, you gotta go," and so we just all walked out, and everyone just watched us walk out. And I was like,
some people,
okay.
Some people were booking it out though,
Because they expected, the typical response.
Yeah, like we walked out, but like there's some people like, I don't know. I think that was the kind of response though, where like I was expecting like, oh, that guy has a warrant out,
Right.
or like,
yeah.
Or, oh, that guy is, like, tripping right now. Because this was definitely the kind of party where, like, the back room, people were doing hard drugs. You know,
Okay, yeah.
I was playing air hockey and nursing
Right, we were
around.
playing air hockey, and was there a ping pong table? I
Yeah,
forget.
yeah. There was like a dance area. I don't know who, but somebody grabbed my ass at that party.
Of course.
Yeah, it was weird. Uh,
But like even in my state, we were like, all right, well, I guess the party's over. Let's go.
yeah, and like you were really not feeling well at this point.
Nope.
And I remember we get in the Warthog, which that didn't help because that
That's a
car.
that's a ride.
Yeah, even like so we had to go down, and it was, by the way, snow. This is a Christmas party and it's
It was
snowing.
Christmas party, so it was snowing like
It
crazy.
was snowing like crazy.
Uh,
My car at the time was fine in the snow because it was a 4-wheel drive '84 Blazer, nice and heavy. The only thing is it shook around like the space shuttle Columbia.
I don't think the
Oh.
seatbelts were much of a, or was that a different vehicle?
No, the only the front passenger had a seatbelt.
Okay, yeah, that didn't help anything.
Yeah, the people in the back, and in our case, the people in the storage area, because we didn't have enough seating, where we did not have seatbelts. It was very much a, like, oh, well, we'll figure it out.
Yep.
So we decided to pop down the gold and silver as tradition, and which is for those of you who aren't of the Reno area, it's this 1950s diner downtown. It's Reno's second oldest restaurant, and they serve really good food for really affordable prices, actually.
Yeah.
And Guy Fieri was there. There you go.
That's their claim to fame.
Yeah, they have a poster of him up.
Yep.
So we go in, we order our food, but we notice Aaron's still kind of chilling in the car. And we go out to check on you, and like you just vommed all over the parking lot.
Oh, I
And
don't remember that part.
yeah,
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I remember that. Okay, never mind.
yeah, and then we bring you in, like you like sit there, and you look like you're gonna die.
Yep.
And then you go to the bathroom, and we assume you.
Food did not look appetizing.
Yeah,
I tell ya.
but like we need to get food and water into you fast because we think you have alcohol poisoning.
I mean, maybe, but also the sight of food and drink was like, ugh,
So we try
I
and
was going to go back up. But anyway.
we try and nurse you a little bit of water and give you some toast.
Mm-hmm.
And you were not having it.
Yep.
So we just gotta let you rest in the bathroom.
Yep.
While talking to Tori's new boy toy, who at the time, that dude ended up becoming one of the bigger douches ever.
Oh,
But
great.
even at the time, we knew he was a giant douche because we were talking about superheroes. He's like, I don't really like superheroes, but I guess it's like hipster Captain Planet.
What?
Yeah, which is it's like a YouTube video, hipster Captain Planet.
Okay.
That was his favorite superhero.
Huh. I'm gonna have to look that up later.
Yeah, everyone at the table glared at him. Just like, what the fuck is the matter with you?
I don't know. All right.
So, went off on those tangents. I think you threw up in the bathroom a little more.
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
And then we decided, all right, we're going to take Aaron home first, especially because he's fairly close and needs it. And we go up to the road that we have to turn down where your house is. Well, it's right around the corner, granted, but it's still a fucking blizzard, and you're borderline blackout drunk. And we were just like, all right, all right, Aaron, we'll have you walk the rest of the way, bud. Can't get down the road. Don't send fucking idiot 20-somethings. Don't send anyone with you. Don't make sure you're okay. Just send you down the road.
Yeah, and I wasn't helping because I felt good about it, but you guys didn't know that.
Yeah. So, and then like we're driving away. I was like, all right, well, we killed Aaron, guys.
It all worked out.
Yeah, and then later that night when I was taking everyone else home, like the Warthog like slid at a stoplight. That was cool. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that was a
That was
fun
a time.
night. Yeah, that was a fun night. My party nights are not nearly as adventurous as that anymore. It bums me out.
Yeah, on one hand, like, I wouldn't do that over again. On the other hand, those times of chaos were something.
Yeah, I think everyone needs a couple of stories like that. Like when I was up at the university and I got blackout drunk and woke up on my lawn. I don't know how I got there.
Good.
Yeah,
Need
like
those stories.
yeah, just I don't know, it's I feel like
Part of growing up.
yeah, I think everyone needs at least like one I drank too much story.
I mean, you don't need to drink. If you don't feel like drinking
yeah,
ever, like that's totally cool.
yeah.
But
Let me rephrase that as in like if you are comfortable drinking and you don't have a family with a history of addiction and whatnot, then yeah, I think you should go get a alcoholism story. But
if nothing else, to be a little humble and be a little more understanding of people who do something similar in the future.
yeah, and also because it makes for an interesting story in some cases.
That too. Yeah.
I remember when I was Ubering up at South Tahoe, like, man, the amount of drunk people just in your car is always hilarious. Anyway, so
That's great. Hey, video games.
I actually, before we get into video games, I also...
Oh, okay. All right.
if we're talking about our week, I also watched that live-action Aladdin.
Oh, okay. How is it?
It's okay.
It's okay,
That's how I feel about all of those live-action Disney movies. Like, yeah, it's okay. This is the best of the okays, at least.
All right.
Mainly because Will Smith and the actress who plays Jasmine carry this movie so fucking hard.
Really?
Like, if I was the person who was, if I was the person who cut this together, I'd go up to Will Smith and be like, "So did your back hurt after recording this?" Because
Where's Will Smith? He'd be like, "Oh, it's Tuesday."
like he does such a good job. Like you forget how wacky and weird that dude can be. Like at the party where like he's like Aladdin's trying to go up and talk to Jasmine, Genie's just like, "Just go up, be yourself. Just go up, be yourself." It's like I don't know. He's like, "Look, this is a party. I live in a lamp. You will not ruin this for me." Yeah. Just stuff like that, just little funny bits. Like he does a real good job. It's like he didn't try and be Robin Williams. He just tried to make the genie his own, and it ends up being this really funny hip hop style genie.
Okay.
Yeah, like did a great job. The actress who does Jasmine has an amazing singing voice.
Oh, cool.
She did a good job. Everyone else is kind of weak. Jafar feels like he's overacting a little bit.
Oh.
I don't like the realistic take on Iago.
Oh no.
So yeah, those were all kind of annoying things, but overall, it's not bad. Like every single one of these, I say the same thing, which is it's not bad. You should probably check it out, but the original's way better.
Yeah.
And that's been my opinion on every single one. The only one I haven't watched yet is Lion King, so I'll get back to you once that one hits Redbox or hits Amazon Video for rental.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna pay $11 plus popcorn to fucking deal with that shit in a theater.
Right.
So yeah, that was all right.
Okay. Hey, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. I heard a lot of people talk mess about the newer Willy Wonka movie.
But that movie's okay.
That movie's okay. It's when you compare it to the original that it obviously is not going to hold up, but of course it's not.
Well, yeah, that's all of these though. Like the second that you put like Beauty and the Beast animated next to Beauty and the Beast live action, it just like falls apart.
Yep.
Same thing with this movie. Like I would much rather watch animated Aladdin. It's a way better movie.
Right.
Will Smith did a good job though. Like I want to watch all the Will Smith parts of this, live action one.
Okay. Yeah. So all right. So what else has been going on? Anything else?
I played some video games.
Some, huh?
Same here. I played a little Gears 5.
Hey, so did I. Where are you at?
I'm in the towards the end of Act 2.
Okay.
Um, and what I can say is, man, I think those open world bits are shitty.
Oh, I've been hearing that.
Like, I think they're very hollow and empty and only serve a purpose to find upgrades. Which is like, that's it. Like, it's not like ODST where you had, like, I was actually really excited for this because the concept of an open world shooter was done in ODST and done super well.
Yeah.
Like, Halo ODST was awesome. Yes, the town was fairly simple, but I loved finding those audio logs to solve that mystery. I loved the atmosphere. I love like it was, it was a lot of fun. And then like you piece the story together by finding your teammates' gear, like
Yep.
and then those were the traditional Halo levels, and all of that was super fucking fun.
Yeah.
And I was expecting that for this, and it's not. It's very much like there's no enemies to fight. There's just places to find, and then you either find this secret place where you get some gear for Jack, or you find where you're supposed to be going and do a standard gears encounter. Which the standard gears encounter are the best they've ever been, but still.
Right. That's something I've noticed a lot so far in what little I've played is they have put so much work into the environment, just trying to flesh things out.
Oh
and
yeah, like the fact that
give you things to explore.
the fact that you can shoot the ice and the enemies can fall through.
Yeah.
Like that was really cool.
Um, it's just interesting. But like, yeah, if there's nothing in the open world to really do,
Yeah, it's just like I'm riding my like kite thing.
yep,
And maybe it'll open up more. Like I said, I'm very early in this game.
that's the thing, right?
So
We've just started, so
Um, yeah, so that's been a thing. I played some of that Modern Warfare beta.
okay. How's that?
That's probably the most I've enjoyed a Call of Duty multiplayer in a long fucking time.
Really?
Like since Black Ops 2.
Okay.
Yeah, like okay, so mainly because it has this one mode, but I'm not very good at it. But man, it's awesome. Where they basically turn Call of Duty into Battlefield, where
Interesting. Okay.
it's 32 on 32. This giant ass. What? I apologize, everyone. This giant ass map, and you have to hold these territories, and it's super super fun. And then they have this other new mode called Night Vision mode, where it's this map that's completely dark. You all have night vision, but you also have the ability to go into houses and turn lights on to fuck with people who have night vision on.
Oh wow.
So if you like, in theory, if you can run the map correctly and the generators, you can make it so the other teams have a huge disadvantage.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was super fun, and then the rest of it is pretty standard Call of Duty, but it felt really good. So I was just kind of like, yeah, I'm down for this.
Yeah.
I'm super down for this. It's being made by Infinity Ward and some other studio. Hold on, I'll launch BNet and see who it is. It's still on the Bethesda Net launcher. The beta's going for, well, it'll be over by the time this podcast airs, but it's going for another day and a half.
Okay.
So I highly recommend you get on this before the 23rd. Yeah, like, but I've been having a good time with it. I might buy it, bro.
You think?
Well, just because like the release calendar is so thin,
Thinner than we expected.
like super thin. Like okay, so it's like
yeah.
Infinity Ward,
Uh huh.
and then they show Activision, the publisher,
Okay.
and then High Noon Studios and Beanox.
Okay.
So 3 studios working on it, connecting to the Modern Warfare services.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Sounds like it's doing well.
Yeah, like like I didn't care for World War II. I didn't care for last year. Like, other than the PUBG mode, I didn't care for last month's.
Oh, sure.
Last year's, but like, oh, they have a realism mode now.
Okay.
They have a, but yeah, no, it's a,
Oh, wait, what's realism mode?
it like they try and make it as realistic as possible. Like 2 bullets, you're dead,
Isn't that SWAT?
basically. But that
Okay.
SWAT is not in this game because that is Halo.
Oh, okay. Fine.
That is Halo, my friend. And then,
Oh, damn it. Okay.
and then they have your standard matchmaking where cyber attack, headquarters domination, headquarters 20 player, domination 20 player, etc., etc.
I see.
Loadouts are still a thing. Kill streak
Yep.
selects are still a thing. Then they have this thing called field upgrades, where it's like you can, where you can like spawn and have a deployable cover or munition blocks to help your team. And then kill streaks go from everything from level 1 personal radar to 15 kills Juggernaut calling care package names as Juggernaut assault gear. The minigun will drop when the Juggernaut dies. Advanced UAV, gunship, the stuff you'd expect.
Yeah.
And then loadouts, those unlock a level 4, and those will vary in all kinds of ways.
Okay.
So yeah, I really liked what I played so far. Have been having a great time. It's been the most fun I've had in Call of Duty multiplayer in a while. And maybe it's just because the release calendar is super thin that something like this finally gets a chance to shine. Because let me pull up, and once again, this is gonna be to my personal taste, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up the coming soon list here off of GameFly. By the way, the Bloodstained is on Game Pass now.
Yeah, I heard you say that. I am interested. I may have to take a look.
Like, okay, so Code Vein looks alright. Not gonna go out of my way for it. Yeah, man, October's really thin.
Huh.
Like, I don't really care about Ghost Recon, so I'm like, whatever on that note. Like, we're halfway through October, and so far, like, nothing I'm really all that interested in.
Okay.
Yeah, October 25th, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And it's crossplay, too.
Okay. Damn, that's great.
Also, October 25th, The Outer Worlds.
Oh, wow, that's right.
And that Medieval remake.
Yeah. Okay.
Then in November, there is Super Monkey Ball, Banana,
Blitz.
Banana something. Hold on.
I'm guessing it's Banana Blitz.
Yep, Banana Blitz HD.
Okay.
Then there is the Cops.
The cops who are just constantly going back and forth.
Yep.
All right. Well, as someone who runs behind on the modern games, I'm happy to have a little bit of time to go back and catch up on some games
And then-
like Control and Outer Wilds.
Luigi's Mansion. That's end of October.
Oh wow, that's a big one.
Then November we have Star Wars.
Oh crap, Star Wars and Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Oh damn it.
And then
Alright.
Doom Eternal.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I don't know. This sounds bigger than I initially suspected.
Yeah, but all that is broken across 2 months.
That's true. Compared to prior years when we used to have like a team of 5 people trying to break up different reviews, like this would be easy.
Yeah, this would be like, all right, Aaron, you're doing Pokemon. Anthony, you're doing Luigi's Mansion. I'll take Doom. So and so can take Star Wars. Yeah. This would be like barely anything.
Yeah.
And then in early October, it's like, well, I guess I'll do Ghost Recon. I got the time. But like now, it's just like just trying to play it all is hard. Like I've already acknowledged I'm skipping Pokemon.
Okay.
Like I've already accepted that in order to play Star Wars and Doom.
Yep.
Mostly Doom, but Star Wars is still important.
That new Doom sounds really
It
good.
looks crazy, bro.
Yeah,
So
that's one I'm gonna have to play.
so yeah, we've also been. I have been, and you have been both. We've both been knee deep in MMO addiction.
Yep, we've been
This,
trying our best to avoid that talk. Well, I mean, avoid. We got a lot of it out before the
yeah.
recording started.
So we'll just do a quick update, and we'll move this to a new podcast.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do a quick update every week till we do the new podcast. That's I'm level 33, almost 34. I'm working on my Whirlwind Axe quest. This game has a grip on me that I don't see it stopping.
And you have no desire to leave.
Yeah, no, like straight up, like unless I am way too tired or have big time responsibilities, like I'm not leaving.
Yep.
I'm not leaving.
You're still in Stranglethorn Vale.
Yep, I'm still in hell. Yep.
Very good. I am playing Final Fantasy XIV right now. I am at level 35. I've been suffering from a little bit of healer's anxiety these last couple.
Explain.
So, like, I'm just... This is the first MMO where I've really started getting far into dungeons, because before, the only game I played any dungeons with other people in, like, an MMO was World of Warcraft. And two things happened. One, I was a rogue, which meant DPS, which meant kind of like the simpler tasks were given to you in those early dungeons, like basically kill shit, don't get killed.
Occasionally stun a thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I barely even got that far. Mm-hmm. But then I also had people like you or a couple other friends who would jump in and would just mow through everything, and I'd get the experience, which I was appreciative of. But then I didn't necessarily get the full dungeon experience.
Right.
So I go into this, and I go in as a healer instead of a DPS. And healers actually have quite a bit of responsibility. Not as much as a tank. The tank is like the full-on manager. But healers has been a weird change where I've been having to monitor everyone's health and making sure everyone's status is all right.
I've been leveling as an arms warrior instead of a tank, but I still end up tanking half the time because we're so short on tanks.
Because no one wants to do it?
Yeah, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's a lot.
So I end up going like to my I end up going in just like being like, all right, let me put on this shield, let me put on this mace. And go from there.
Just deal with it. But so like I've just the last couple dungeons I've done, we've wiped multiple times. The last one I did, we only wiped once, but the one before that I wiped quite a bit because I just wasn't healing properly, and so it was a learning experience, and everyone was able to stick with it and were forgiving once we passed it. But it was like, fuck, oh god, I gotta figure this out. And then what it led to was like I would get to the next dungeon and I would struggle. I'd be like, I don't want to do this.
Right. No, I definitely get that. I think that for healers, you're best off staying within like one dungeon behind until you're used to it, just so you can better heal the one. The one dude or two dudes, and then you'll eventually get better at it too, to the point of where you can handle 5, 6, something like that.
And a big thing is one issue I've been having is that I've been getting. I concentrate on the bars. I get that Batman detective vision where you start over relying on it, and so like I was like looking at the bars and I'm watching statuses, and then my character is sitting still and there's monsters attacking, and so I've got to move around and I got to watch where attacks are happening. I got to watch who's getting trapped in boulders or whatever. So I'm learning how to manage that as well. Bronson? Bronson?
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Hey, how are you doing?
Okay, a little bit of a hiccup there, sorry.
That's fine.
Alright, so, no, like the... speaking of MMOs also,
Uh-huh.
we got a World of Warcraft regular update coming out on the 24th.
Okay.
Worgans and Goblins are getting new character models.
Hmm.
The Alliance is getting a new mount. It is a giant bee called the
Oh.
Honeyback Harvester.
No, thank you.
The war campaign concludes that storyline. They're adding this thing called Party Sync, which makes it so your friend will hit a button and then shrink down your level so they can join you for whatever content you're doing.
All right.
And then they are doing hold on, and they're doing a new recruit a friend thing, which for each I don't say every 3 months your friend stays subscribed, you get extra cool shit. They're adding a bunch of new stuff to the black market auction house. They're and yeah, that's
Okay.
So there you go.
That sounds all right.
Oh, and then Epic Winter Grasps. That's another thing they're changing. So yeah, that's a good fit.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to save that expansion, but yep, we'll see. I don't know.
I would love to hear your thoughts on it when it comes out.
I will let you know. I probably won't get to it this week when it hits, but I'll get to it.
Okay.
So yeah. Is that all our MMO talk?
I think so.
Yeah,
I got a gaming mouse for MMO, so now I have 11 buttons on my mouse instead of 3.
man,
I'm loving it.
I didn't even go that far. You went deep.
Well, I have 2 extra buttons on the left clicker, and then I have 6 buttons at my thumb, which makes it really great to cast spells quickly.
You want to know I nearly bought this week. So World of Warcraft in Classic dungeons don't have maps. Like you just have to explore them yourself. But there was this old book they put out called the World of Warcraft Dungeon Companion. And this past week it was like $30, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I went back to check on it because I was just like, yeah, okay, I could buy that because I definitely could use that for help in dungeons. And I go back to it, and it's like right now used copy is $75 because everyone's being dicks.
Oh.
And then like I'll check eBay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I knew I should have bought one of these before this shit started.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. This one's a little better. They have a buy it now for it in the regular strategy guide for $40.
Okay.
So that's not too bad.
Yeah.
But like, man, some of these people fucking $75 highway robbery.
They're here to make money.
They are here to exploit.
I don't like them, but that's what they're gonna do.
They're here to exploit drug addicts.
Yep.
That's what they're doing.
There's always someone.
Yeah, but you and I need to talk about getting an MMO podcast started because we have a problem.
We have a problem, and I only wish to fuel it.
Yeah, same. Like I've this is the most fun I've had with a game in a while.
Yeah,
So.
It's nice. I like it. I like this style of play.
So, did we play anything else?
No, Session finally was released, and I really want to play that, but I haven't gotten to it yet.
So they put out Zelda and Control this week. I got GameFly shipped me copies. I'll let you know. Well, Control's been out a while, but Zelda's out this week. Control, I want to try. They shipped them both. I'll let you know how they are.
I would love to hear that because, Control seems like one of those games that people are going to be talking about at the end of the year.
So the next big piece of news I have, the first piece of news we have, rather, is BioWare abandons current Anthem post-launch plans.
Okay, so I heard this headline and I said, of course, but are there details?
Yeah, I'll get to the details. I like the idea of just like EA is going to send BioWare up north to live on a farm.
Man,
Yep.
man.
So,
All
all
right.
right. So this is what it says: plans for more post-launch content in Anthem have been put on ice, so the development team can focus on updates and thoroughly review core issues surrounding gameplay. BioWare head of live services Chad Robinson announced that the decision in a blog post that detailed some of the changes the development team had made to Anthem following player feedback. These include combat balancing, more reward crate types, and tips in the loading screen to better explain Cataclysm mechanics. Um, let's see. He acknowledged that those tweaks weren't enough, saying we hear your concerns on the core issues of Anthem. We're acting on it. Those systems require more thorough review and reworking versus quick fixes. We got a team working on that now, and early results are promising. In order to address the long-range plans, we're moving away from the act structure for updates. Instead, we have an additional seasonal updates planned for the year that we think every player will enjoy. These events will deliver challenges and chases similar to what you've seen and are built around some fun themes we're bringing to the game.
Okay.
They originally unveiled their post-launch content back in February, which would be 3 separate acts that would expand the world and what players can do within it. Anthem is set on an unstable, unnamed planet where natural disasters and hostile creatures must be safely navigated. Each act was meant to go deeper into the story and ongoing narrative of the game's universe. The first act was delayed beyond its initial March date as BioWare struggled to overcome technical teething issues following the full release. So yeah.
Okay. So they're still working on it. They're trying to figure it out.
Yep, and Anthem's lead producer, Ben Irving, amid the departure of Anthem's lead producer, Ben Irving, for a new opportunity, in April, a report by Kotaku cited numerous issues from sources within the studio that recounted an unhealthy culture and technical issues with EA's Frostbite engine.
Oh.
Said, yeah.
Wow. Interesting. Okay.
That is a rough life, son.
Yeah, I intend to keep listening for new news on this. I wish the best for those guys working on that game.
Like I don't know how to feel about it. Like it's like and the thing is like I called this game, man. Like when they were showing stuff, like I remember like sitting there being like, this game, they're barely showing anything. They keep showing the same stuff. It doesn't look that good. Like this seems like a bad idea.
You think?
I don't think the idea is bad, but I think that the execution was bad.
Yep.
I think the idea of an Iron Man suit video game is rad as hell.
Yep.
But everything about it kind of just was like I knew this game was not going to be great. Like I could sense it, like the way they were showing it. Like the way they hide and show certain games because they think they're not going to be great.
Oh sure.
That was the exact way they were treating this game. And everyone was super hyped for it. And I'm just like, be careful.
Just be careful.
I've been around the block a few times, people.
Yeah.
And it ended up being bad, and then a bunch of people on the internet defended it, and some people didn't. Well, there you go.
It's always nice when you can maintain a community that can provide feedback. Like Destiny 2, when it first came out, had problems of its own, and the community stuck around and just tried to work with them on it. Obviously, they had a better starting point than Anthem does.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, neither of the Destinies were nearly this fucked.
Right, no.
Like Destiny was fucked, but it was not nearly this fucked.
No, not at all. Like at least the shooting was down.
Like the shooting and enemy AI and enemies were all like great. The world was established to be cool. It's just they needed to flesh out systems.
Yep.
And they did with the Taken King, and ever since I think Destiny's actually been kind of a lot of fun. But maybe that's just me.
Right. Well, So I'm interested. I don't know how many people are still playing Anthem at this point.
That's like an excellent question. Like
That's the big thing, right?
right? Like that's a.
At what point does the player count get so low that they ditch working on Anthem altogether?
I think that's part of why they're doing this. I think
Because they're nearing that point.
Because like they're nearing that point, and they're like, okay, we can spend money making these 3 really expensive acts, but we can try and fix the core game.
Yep.
And if people come back, great. If not, we don't have to make these things.
Yep. They put so much work into this, and it is a cool idea. I think it is salvageable, and I think this is the right move. I wonder what's going to come of it.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I'm playing a game right now that they went and started working on fixing the core game, and have built on that over and over and over again until it's now like the second biggest MMO.
True, but like also that is so rare that happens.
It is
like
right.
Once again, and also that was a Japanese company. I think that big money publishers like trying to say, look, let's support this for as long as possible, with spending as little money as possible, until people just kind of fade away.
Right.
My immense cynicism over EA.
Well, and that is totally, completely earned.
Yeah. So,
which is what makes it so weird that they're hanging on.
Yeah. Well. So we have another piece of news here before we get to the big one.
Oh, okay. I was getting excited, but yeah, let's do this.
Which is so Sony has been doing their PlayStation State of Play streams all year, basically their version of a Nintendo Direct. They announced one for September 24th, promised a hefty stream, raising questions about the company to be showing at the event. Now I know at least one of the games on the deck for the showcase is The Last of Us Part 2.
Okay.
Naughty Dog teased out a State of Play label attached worn-looking knife with the quote from The Last of Us 2 trailer. I'm going to find and I'm going to kill every last one of them.
Wow.
Let's see. Last of Us 2 has gone quiet for months. The most recent thing we heard was from a behind-the-door closed footage was shown to GameStop managers just before PAX West. That came with the promise that the public would get to see it soon. And the live stream is at 1 p.m. on the 24th, which that would be Tuesday. Hopefully it's during my lunch.
Okay.
So, yeah, that game will probably look cool. I'm guessing they'll show off Ghost of Tsushima as well. Maybe we'll get a little sneak at that PS5.
That would be cool. I don't know if they will, but that would be them doing their own show. I think is the future for console talk.
For all of them, like that's
for all of the things.
Yeah, like which that brings us to our next fucking great piece of news.
I'm excited to talk about this.
Man,
Let's do this.
I never want to go to E3 ever again. This did it. This fucking... I was happy I didn't go last year, and I'm even more happy that I'm not going next year. I'm going to PAX instead. So,
okay.
Via Eurogamer, ESA proposes rebranding E3 2020 as a fan, media, and influencer festival in a leaked document, with an additional 10,000 tickets for consumers.
Oh, it finally happened.
It's a con now.
Yep.
It's a con, everybody.
Yep.
They just had a beautiful baby con. Go ahead.
It just, we knew, we had talked about this previously, about how PAX had been doing so well in getting people in, and it's been a fun experience for consumers. And E3 was supposed to be this media thing, and then it's become more of a spectacle and more of a spectacle, and then they're trying to let people in, but
yep,
I don't know. There's a lot more to talk about, but I think we should probably. There's more.
Yeah, there's a lot more. So
yeah,
It's no so I'm gonna read the article. It's no secret that E3, the once indisputable highlight of the game industry's announcement calendar, has found it slowly floundering into irrelevancy in recent years, with an increasing number of publishers reducing show presence in favor of more intimate events and live streams of their own. In response, the ESA, the U.S. trade body that runs E3, is reportedly proposing a radical rebranding of the show for next year, which would turn it into, the quoted, Fan, Media, and Influencers Festival.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the word influencers so much.
That's part of the reaction, like the knee-jerk reaction is the widespread use of influencer feels like this bald-faced, blunt way to say like it's like a marketing term, but then they made that the actual name.
Just it hurts. Anyway, all this comes via a leaked pitch deck as seen by GameDaily.biz intended for the ESA members, which says possible new forms for E3 following member feedback. The core of the proposal revolves the idea of turning once industry-only event into a more consumer-focused affair, and the ESA membership has reportedly already approved up to an additional 10,000 tickets for the general public, bringing the total consumer tickets up to 25,000. Oh god, that's half of PAX.
Right.
PAX West, that's a third of PAX East.
So it's already small, which I guess, if you were to start a convention.
The thing is they don't treat it like a con though. I'll get in. I'll get into
Yeah,
that
let's get into this.
So, as part of the change, E3's additional layout, according to the ESA, be adjusted to accommodate 8 large-scale stage-like experience hubs, where punters are able to watch influencers and celebrities playing video games with organization, suggesting the Los Angeles Lakers playing a basketball game as an example. That's how you know this is made by marketing dude who's never touched a video game in his life.
Yep.
Additionally, to accommodate the influx of large consumers eager to try out the latest titles, a proposed app would be used to register a time to play a demo that publishers could provide Q-tate. I shit you not, this is a real word in the document. Q-tainment to advertise their wares to those waiting online, with both offering obvious marketing opportunities for ESA members. Just you're sitting in line and some man with a tablet comes up to you and puts it in your face. Look at it! Look at it!
No way! I just want to play the game.
Yo, look at the ad!
No! Oh God!
Buy these headphones!
Skip ad! Skip ad!
No! We don't do that here!
No! There's no button!
Donate to Extra Life!
Fuck the kids.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I just... that sounds terrible. I'm already not thrilled about PAX as a place to play games because you have to sit in line for a while. But at least not having to deal with people throwing things in my face.
But Q-tainment. The fact that you the fact that you could go and register for a queue via your phone, go pop into said queue 20 minutes beforehand, and then in said queue have people advertising at you. Imagine those fun enforcer games at PAX, the video game trivia or the weird shit they do at PAX to make lines entertaining.
Yeah.
But now laden with advertising.
Which, I'm almost used to it at this point.
Yeah, man. Just let the ads beam directly into the brain.
I think that's what they're counting on.
Fucking oink oink piggies. Eat up. Eat up.
Man.
Yep. Oh, this gets better.
Okay.
This gets fucking it goes, boy. Alright. However, given that members reportedly rejected ESA's plans to make E3 a strictly consumer-only event, they're suggesting that the first day of the show could be reserved for industry attendees only, while the organization also proposes exclusive appointment-only activations for select attendees who will create buzz and FOMO. Yeah, fear of missing out. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
God
Ooh.
damn it.
Ooh. It
Gotta
feels.
create that FOMO.
Yeah, man. It feels just. I want to know the people who write these business plans. Do they feel good about it? Or do they realize how gross they are?
I I don't know. It's a gray area
All right. Well,
when you work in that job, I imagine.
because I would work in that job just because of the obscene amount of money, but the
Right.
entire time I would realize I'm a monster. It's it,
I'm a cog in this machine.
I'm one of the biggest cogs in this machine. I'm one of the most important ones, but I need to drive it.
Ugh, man.
Yeah.
FOMO. Bronson,
Oh
don't you want to be there? You're gonna miss out.
no, I want to go to PAX.
But you'll miss out on E3. It's E3.
I've been to 4 of them. I'm good.
That's
It,
not how that works.
especially when the last one I went to had significantly less of the public at it, and I hated it. So, adding 10,000 more of them sounds like the worst thing ever.
Ah,
Because I have appointments to go to and shit.
yeah.
But, whatever.
Well, like, and what this makes you think of is that they have like I don't know if they call it a judges week there or what they call it, but there's a point in time like a week or two before where media gets to see some of the games before even E3,
Yeah, that is Judges Week. That's what that is.
and that seems to be like that would be the way of going forward. As far if I were media, be like, why would I go to E3 proper? We'll just get some people to go to that, and that'll be enough, and we'll watch the rest on streams.
Well, I mean, because they're going to have a separate day just for
I
you.
know,
And
yeah,
if here's the thing, if you're like us and you're if you were like we were and you like had to hustle to get interviews, yeah, this sucks ass. But if you're like the big fish, like Polygon and up, then this doesn't affect you because they come to you.
I guess.
So, or you have an appointment. So, whatever. This only fucks over smaller media outlets, really. As far as press is concerned. As far as like the general, like press as a whole, like as long as general E3 as a whole, this sucks. But anyway, there's still more to this.
Okay, all right.
All right. Later in the deck, the ESA suggests leaning on what it calls the power of social good, playing up the industry's social good efforts to attract influencers and celebrities who would offer validation and attention and excitement across media outlets beyond the video game space. It also says this strategy can be used for positive chits for the future use among consumers, which essentially could be cast in against the likes of negative video game stories.
This
Is-
makes me mad.
This is like, oh man, look at all this great stuff Extra Life does every year. Or, what's the name of the Penny Arcade one? Child's Play.
Yeah, look at all this. Look at all this. Look at all this, and stop looking at all of the journalists' personal info that we leaked,
Yep. Look at this. Instead
and
of,
still have not addressed properly.
yep. Mine included in there, by the way. Heyo. Super happy about that.
Man.
Super happy about that.
But Child's Play. Look at all the good that we're doing. Millennial.
Yep. Or I guess now Gen Z.
Yeah.
Zillennial. Fucking.
What? No.
I don't know. What the hell they call these kids?
They're trying to make Zoomer happen, which I'm fighting against.
Zoomer?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't let that happen. That's a terrible
I like
idea.
Gen Z.
I'm kind of mad we didn't get our name. Like
We got millennials.
It went X Millennial Z.
I like the accidental sound of Gen Y.
Yeah. Gen Y. And that fits a lot of our generation. Gen
Yep.
Y.
Yep.
Why did you do this? Alright. Oh, this one is like, if I'm Extra Life, I tell them to immediately go fuck themselves.
I mean, yeah,
Which sucks, because Extra Life always had a small booth in the front room.
Extra Life does a lot of good, and it's a real cool thing in the gaming community for the ESA to blatantly just be like, let's use this good work that people are doing to cover for our bowl.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Feels good, don't it? Oh, it continues.
Okay.
It continues.
Fine.
There are also proposals to organize paid media partnerships with major outlets like CNBC following its tech impact proof of concept so it can control content and the message.
Oh, I hate this.
This is the... Man, you know, I said last year that I probably won't ever go back to E3. And if this is what's happening, I am never going back to E3.
Not controlling the info that they're leaking.
And the only way is, like, if I'm a presenter at a press conference. That's the only way this shit's happening.
Right, and again, like, the case gets stronger and stronger for people that are putting on these conferences to be like, let's just do this online. Let's just stream this. We control it.
Yeah, so, last little bit here.
Uh-huh.
E3 has been dealt repeated blows in recent times, of course. Sony bowed out of this year's show entirely, while their publishers moved away to more direct consumer-focused initiatives, such as Nintendo Direct and EA Play. Meanwhile, the ESA successfully managed to lose the trust of a huge number of industry members earlier this year, when it was discovered that organization had leaked the names, addresses, phone numbers, and other details of around 2010 years.
Okay.
As such, it has an uphill battle if it wants to wrestle its prize show back into relevancy, and whether or not a fan media influencer special or festival will do the trick remains to be seen. This is written by Mr. Matt Wales at Eurogamer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I just...
I hate this.
Yeah. So, like, I wanted to take this story to... We've done this a couple times already on the short life of this podcast, but E3 used to be this, like, fun thing.
It used to be this thing where, like...
And it was last year, honestly. There were a couple moments.
Yeah, there were a couple moments, but also, like, if you were on the show floor, it was, like, hollow. But,
Right.
like, it used to be this thing where, like, everyone wanted to go because it was industry only, right? It was because, like, it was a very exclusive fucking big deal type thing because of that, partially. And then, you know... And then it, like, had all the new games to play and the press conferences. And then, like, since 2012, it was, like, slowly been bleeding out.
Yeah.
And then not only that, but, like, yeah. No, it's, rough times.
It was a weird thing, like, all my gaming friends and I took time off from school. I would take days off from school, like a Monday.
Yeah.
When press conferences came around, because it was just fun. It was obviously like blatant ass marketing to consumers at that point, but I didn't care.
Once again, eat up piggies.
Yep. It was true.
Yep.
Absolutely was. Waiting to see how much I was going to pay for this console I wanted.
Oh man.
You know?
I went to the game industry, the GameDaily.biz article, and it shows, like, some of their, like, proof of concept stuff, and it's even grosser.
Okay.
Like, research shows millennials and Gen Z are the most giving back / social good generations ever.
Hey.
By amplifying E3's social good brand, we can advance the industry brand with consumers while storing positive chits for future use. Policy goals, negative video game industry stories. One tactic we can implement is partnering with influencers, celebrities, athletes, and YouTube personalities who are passionate about E3's relevant social good efforts, e.g., gender equality and STEM.
Dude, what?
Yeah! This is a slide, bro!
Ah!
Imagine an NBA global champion superstar participating in E3 Coliseum conversation and are a global movie star being part of the E3 digital ticket because it included social good components.
Man,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
I hate people.
yeah. Feels so fucking good, doesn't it? Video
Uh
games. Woo!
that's the thing about this is that the I feel like the community is really gone sour on what E3 is becoming, and it remains to be seen whether this
I
new strategy will be successful or not.
I want people to, after reading this, I want people to go to literally any other show.
Yeah,
Go to Gamescom. Go to
yep,
PAX. Go to TGS.
yep,
Go to any one of the fucking shows but E3.
right.
Let's see. The presentation including a sample of the LA Convention's West Hall might look like with the 8 experience hubs in the middle of a traditional booth.
Mm,
Which is like, okay, so you walk in, and it's like experience 1, and then 2, 3, 4, like it's a circle basically.
okay.
And then they compared it to, um, and then they compared it to the current one, which is you walk in, it's like just booths all around for like
Yep.
Sega, Nintendo, Oculus, Indiecade, Exceed, College Competition / Gaming Lifestyle Pavilion, E3 Sports Zone, GameSpot, E3 Networking Lounge, Unreal Garden. Wow, the West lobby has gotten depressing.
Yeah.
This is just another proof of fucking point that this show doesn't need to exist.
Uh,
And then someone pointed out this tweet that's like biggest game industry events or trade shows by number of entries. Gamescom 373K, China Joy 365K, Brazil Game Show 325, Taipei Game Show 320, Paris Games Week 316, Tokyo Game Show 262, G Star Korea 235, E3 66K.
huh.
So,
Yeah.
um,
I I I'm sad.
I'm sad seeing this thing. Like I remember, like back when I used to get video game magazines, and the E3 issue was always the one I was most excited for. And then like you take days off school to go watch, like you said, the press conferences when that was a thing, starting
Yep.
like 04, 05. And then like as an adult, you'd like be like getting Twitter updates while at work,
Yeah.
or like you'd be streaming if you were doing what we doing and whatnot.
Yep.
And it was a good time. But now we have this abomination.
And so, like, what I enjoyed about it was that it was a single event where everyone would come together and make these announcements. It made it that much better.
And it made it more convenient as well.
Convenient for sure,
Like
but
so,
just the info dump was like, ooh,
yeah, I mean some stuff did get washed out, but like,
sure.
that's the risk of doing this kind of business.
Well, so that's the thing, though, is if we are continuing to go this route and console makers and publishers and developers just have their own individual events, and to maximize what is heard, they have their own individual days to do it, then something like E3 just doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, which is like that seems like it's more likely to happen.
Yes, that seems very likely, which
So
I get it.
So
It's just a bummer.
the lobbying group's publisher partners shot down an idea for a PlayStation experience like movie theater experience.
Oh,
So that's another part of this. Um, let's see. Says we're trying to win back the trust of its media partners.
mm-hmm.
Been under pressure for years. Um,
What a pain.
yeah, no, this is. Yeah, no, nothing else new then.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
this is gross.
yep.
Every part of that was gross. Like that was who.
I hope we can decide together not to encourage this or endorse it with money or attendance.
Don't go. There are so many good cons.
Yeah.
Like there's like okay, and there are ones that aren't even game cons that have game shit like Anime Expo. Go to Evo. Go to Anime Expo. Go to PAX West, South, Australia, or East. Go to
Yep.
MagFest. Go to fucking Gamescom. Like, just don't go to E3. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Q-tainment, Aaron.
FOMO.
Using FOMO. Yeah. Using social good via influencers. Ah.
Control the message.
Yeah. Just control.
They could have used a better word at least. Just to blatantly. Yeah.
Aaron,
Ugh.
we are not influencers. We are journalists. I don't care. I can't do this. I'm
Well, until
sorry.
we have enough people to influence.
Yeah, like, we're journalists. I'm sorry.
I don't want to be a journalist. That's why I left.
I don't. We need a new name.
I'm an entertainer.
Like Cedric?
Yes, like Cedric.
I don't
I'm
know.
not the entertainer. I'm an entertainer.
I don't know. We need I don't know, jackasses in front of a microphone.
Well, I mean, for right now, we're podcasters.
Yeah. Podcast hosts.
Sure.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah,
We
like
could be YouTubers.
that's
I know.
that's a little too close to influencer for me, buddy.
Well, then don't post on YouTube.
Well,
We're Vimeoers.
I'm currently working on building an RSS feed, but it's a lot of work.
Okay.
And I'm also looking into paid alternatives, but I need to look into how much those cost for a good one. So
Anyway, that's all good. But
like
yeah.
oh god, just every part of this like I would have loved to be there and watch the actual presentation. Cuz you know that a bunch of like interns like a little younger than us cringed the entire time, and then a bunch of like 50-plus-year-old businessmen got off on it super hard.
I mean, this is their language. It's not like they do not care about like video games, like, and that's not because like they're evil or anything. It's like this is their job. It is to get revenue, and guess what? Gamers are willing to part their money for this technology. It is easily exploitable, and I get that.
Exactly. Like dude,
But man,
like I can't get over this. I can't.
it's just weird that it happened this way because we had been seeing this. We had been talking about. Everyone's been talking about this for years now. The state of E3, but to like, it's been that BioWare kind of like slow crash, like the Fallout BioWare or Fallout 76 kind of thing of like, oh no, what? Oh no, oh it's the car's rolling again. It's rolling again. How is? Oh, it's gone downhill. Oh no, it just keeps going. You would think after they let out all the information, they would have tried their best to correct course, and then immediately was like, correct course by being shitty.
Like correct course by like picking the most evil like options possible. You know.
Like, yes, you would say, hey, we do good by, supporting
Oh, hold on.
things like Extra Life, but just the way that they phrase it, the way they present it.
Oh, hold on. No, someone leaked the entire slideshow.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm gonna present this to you, baby.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
It's actually it's pretty long, but fuck it, we got time.
I don't have too much time, but go ahead and.
E3 was a B2B retail event, but no longer. We listened, heard, and evolved. E3 will be a fan, media, and influencer festival, both are the beginning of the news and announcement cycle for the year and be a convening point for the biggest fans, top media companies, leading news outlets, analysts, social media influencers, celebrities, and athletes. We're We're planning to pivot to an event focused on core gamers. Yeah,
Okay.
that feels good. Online influencers, celebrities, and media with an emphasis on high-flow game pavilions, new programming, and branded, curated experiences centered on a theme. Newly conceived and designed show floor. A digital E3 experience. Oh, hey, finally catching up to BlizzCon. Industry Media Day. Thank God. More players and fans. PR opportunities for companies to enhance their brands. Opportunities to market directly to players.
Yeah.
Social media influencer engagement. Attendee app scheduling.
Okay.
Qtainment to allow for line engagements. Paid media partnerships. Photo ops. And video game tournaments.
Photo ops have been a thing.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Just
Not great, but it's a thing.
Alright. Anticipated outcomes. Incredible engagement and excitement for the new E3. Increased energy on the show floor.
Increased energy on the show floor.
Well, it couldn't have been any deader than last year.
We introduced cocaine to the show floor.
Just we funnel it in through the vents. Enhanced press coverage for mainstream outlets. Positive online buzz leading up to the E3 through timed announcements. Direct marketing to current and new fans.
We do this already.
Bespoke exhibitor experiences through new activations. Convenience and efficiency for exhibitors. Connections with VIP elites, celebrities, athletes, and influentials. Goodwill through targeting the CSR programs. Sustained attendee presence throughout all E3 days. They showed event structure: Tuesday, industry influencers and media only, and then Wednesday, Thursday, open to all. A new floor experience. Create a center stage experience that brings what would be the E3 Coliseum. That is a multi-use experience that brings unique, high-energy experiences over the course of the show that was designed to draw people in to watch, but also drive an experience that energizes the floor. Best-in-class event producers who can consult and provide early visibility into curated experiences and adjacent program plan for the floor. Exhibitors will be encouraged to reimagine their pavilions, including layout. For example, exhibitors can bring fan-favorite video games to celebrate community and brand history. Oh, God, here we go.
Yeah.
Exhibitors can create exclusive appointment-only activations for select attendees that will create buzz and FOMO. Traditional booths that provide rich experiences without appointment. Open space lounges celebrating community, brands, and engagement. So they showed a slide of the experience. It's the one experience in the circle and then a bunch of rooms surrounding it. New programming. Celebrity/CSR partnerships to deepen engagement. Talk track program with industry leaders. Never before seen experiences. An exclusive VIP event. On-floor exhibitors. E3 will create an experiential event and PR moments along attendees' guided journeys that drive excitement.
Ooh.
I feel like my hair should be slicked back and I should be wearing a cheap suit. These on-floor activations will be themed and branded, providing exhibitors an opportunity to sponsor and underwrite major cultural moments.
Okay.
Oh, God. Is this not beautiful?
I don't know.
Sample activation. Select LA Lakers playing a basketball video game on the floor before thousands of fans and the media generating incredible buzz for the title and E3.
Incredible buzz.
Incredible buzz!
I assure you this will be incredible.
Sample activation. Leading actors competing in a video game tournament.
We've done this.
We did this on G4 years ago. No one cared. But we're making the same mistake, but this time at a con. Alright. Qtainment will enable marketing to attendees in line. Consumers will be able to purchase day passes for Wednesday and Thursday instead of 3-day badges. An E3 app will encourage booth scheduling to ease lines and congestion. Okay, that one's nice. E3 currently receives more pitches for the E3 Coliseum than we can program in 3 days. Select second floor seats will be used to host talks and panel discussions to drive engagement and provide E3 gravitas. Okay, good. You need panels for a con. Good thing they're getting that on board. Select talk track programs can only be open to only premium pass holders and gamer badge holders. So it's going to be the Disneyland thing. Fast passes, like they said. Are you ready for this next one? Are you ready? Hello? Hello, Aaron? Aaron, hello? Hello? Oh no, is it me or him? Alright, everyone. We're going to pause real quick. Take a quick break. We're back, everyone. Sorry for the little hiccup there. Oh, there we go. We're back, everyone. Sorry for the little hiccup there. Sadly, doing a podcast across the country causes this problem.
Yep.
And I grabbed a popsicle.
So... We lost a portion of podcast, but we gained a popsicle.
Yep. So
Fair.
Where did I leave off at? The Coliseum bit, or
Yeah, a little before that for me.
Okay. An E3 app will encourage booth scheduling to ease lines and congestions. That's nice.
Yeah.
Did I leave off on Qtainment?
Yes.
Qtainment will enable marketing to attendees in line.
Okay.
Consumers will be able to purchase day passes for Wednesday and Thursday instead of 3-day passes.
Right.
Alright. So, E3 currently receives more pitches for the E3 Coliseum than we can program in 3 days. Select second floor suites will be used to host panels, discussions that drive engagement, and provide E3 gravitas. Okay, you need panels for a con. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Select talk track programs can be open to only premium pass holders and gamer badge holders.
Ooh.
What's a gamer badge holder?
Us. Let me show you my gamer badge.
I got it in the war.
I got my gamer badge and my gamer gun.
Yep, they give them to you the second you buy a console. Oh, this is awful.
Yep.
This is like the... Like, okay, so apparently you get select panels and programming if you buy special badges. Man, they're really going full Disneyland with this, aren't they?
Yeah.
This is like... Are they trying to make gamer Disneyland, but shittier?
I mean, I would take an actual gamer Disneyland.
I would actually love that.
Yeah.
But
if they were to try and do that, that'd be cool, but something tells me they don't have the money.
Or they don't have the money to open a theme park, considering they probably seem pretty broke.
Yep.
So, sorry about that. Microphone cable fell somewhere it wasn't supposed to be. Next up, in partnership with talent agencies, CAA, UTA, pre-book top-tier celebrities to participate in VIP tour and social media activations.
Okay.
Leverage celebrities' commitment to foundations and their causes.
Uh-huh.
On-floor video game competitions with winner getting a donation to their charity. Honor special guests of celebrity foundations. Okay, so I already had the Power of Social Good before. I don't need to read that again.
Nope.
But this is Power of Social Good Part 2.
Oh, wonderful.
Influencer engagement through traditional means is expensive due to the speaker and appearance fees top talent can command. Our strategy could include a year-round and multiple-year approach rooted in true partnership. We have something that they crave for their social good efforts. Attention. Yeah, that
Fuck,
feels...
are you kidding me?
That feels so good. Oh, it's so evil.
God damn it.
It's so evil. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm reading this.
We have something that they need for their good things.
For their social good efforts. They will help us build the Death Star.
They need the jobs.
Attention and access to a platform representing the biggest industry on the planet. And they have access to something we want. Validation, attention, and excitement across media outlets beyond the video game space. Alright. Done right, these stories will be, quote, will be the gift that keeps on giving. Even when a new game or product-related effort isn't happening. Because social good occurs non-stop, and we can release social good content to keep E3 relevant throughout the year.
Throughout the year?
Throughout the year!
What?
So like, here, we donate a bunch of money to this for sick kids or something.
E3.
Alright, this next part they're literally just stealing directly from BlizzCon, but it's actually a good move.
Alright.
I couldn't believe that social... Just...
That was terrible.
So evil!
God damn it.
This has been, like, veiled evil, most of it. That was just straight up just like, we have what they need.
It's been a phenomenon for the past few years of, like, watching companies become more just, like, stating what they're about.
I love it. I kind of do love it, though. Like, we are entering that Cyberpunk 2077 future.
It's very weird, especially because I remember, like, first playing those games, like, okay, that's a little out there and, like, right up front. I feel like everyone should be able to see this and say it's bad, and here we are.
No one cares.
No one cares.
No one cares. They're too enwrapped in their own bullshit and bullshit like cat memes, and
just trying to live sometimes.
Yeah, man. Like you gotta pay. You gotta pay bills. A lot of people you got a kid. Like, there's all kinds of shit that like could preoccupy you. All right, so E3 digital ticket, a better attendee experience. E3 will sell a game demo bundle for fans who want to experience the games showcased on the show floor. Exhibitors provide codes to time-limited demos that are enjoyed through a cloud-based portal. You had me till that last bit.
Yeah.
Participating companies receive player-provided information to enable follow-up marketing. Here's the evil part. Offers for pre-orders and relationship building. Next step, ESA will develop and convene a working group of companies interested in working on a digital ticket. Expanded E3 marketing and engagement. Paid media buys promote and amplify E3 and ESA members. E3 Coliseum, bringing E3 to the world. Create media partnership with major outlets and exponentially increase the reach of E3 and its exhibitors. Enable the ESA to control content and the message. Control. CNBC Tech Impact was a proof of concept that enabled the ESA to build the show, own the content, and distribute it nationally. E3 Coliseum, speaking in marketing opportunities. E3 will be a cultural moment, experiential, filled with events and spectacle, intertwined with pop culture, and amplified. The guy just got done doing a line of coke before that last one.
I feel alive.
Yeah. Did all this fucking coke with these $100 bills. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is probably made by some poor intern that hated doing it.
Yeah, right.
Alright, so member decision points. What is the view of branded on-floor experiences? Members support the idea of crafting branded experiential pods on the show floor that can drive excitement and energy. Do members support an industry, media, or influencer day? Members support having Tuesday be media industry influencer day? Are the key audiences right? Members feel that the audience's targets are correct and E3 is not a consumer event? What is the view on VIP before the game show opens? For a variety of reasons, including cost, members oppose having a preview day. What are the opinions on E3 digital ticket and theater activation? Members support a digital ticket generally, but want to discuss it more. Members are opposed to an in-theater E3 activation. We do bring in celebrities to the E3 exhibitors. Members support inviting celebrities through an organized program, but are opposed to paying for celebrities to attend E3. Should we increase the consumer limit from 15,000 to 25,000? Members support that as well. So far, the members have supported all of this.
Yeah.
Do members support overhauling the consumer ticketing and adopting single-day passes? What are views on paid media integrations? No strong member view on this. With new programming, the LAACC suites, do members support reinstating an on-form requirement to purchase meeting rooms? Members oppose reinstating this requirement. So they're opposed to paying celebrities. They're opposed to an in-theater E3 activation.
Mm-hmm.
They oppose having a preview day.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
And this all was written by Mike Futter at GameDaily.biz. Yeah.
You know, the celebrity thing was always weird. Like, Keanu Reeves was, like, the real big one that, like...
And no one cares. Like, it's...
Like, no, beyond Keanu Reeves, because he's just an internet celebrity while putting in, like, no effort to do that. Everyone else, like, you got the Beatles here. That's crazy. They clearly don't care too much about video games or anything like that. You just brought them here, which is neat, I guess.
It's cool that they played Beatles Rock Band for a hot minute. Like, okay.
It was blatantly for headlines.
It was blatantly for like headlines and because like this is how serious we are about this Beatles game. But like,
yeah.
But like I think that's actually one case where it made sense. But like any other time, like it's just like who cares? Like
right.
This is a little old for you, but like E3 2005 when they had Robert Gallery, the Oakland Raiders left tackle.
I watched that. We watched that together. Not live, but we watched it together.
Right. Fucking... Bring an Xbox on the stage. It's like, oh, what's your favorite game? Madden.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Well.
Shocking.
No, they've gotten multiple pro athletes.
Yeah. That one actually also makes a little sense, because it's like, oh, okay. Promote your sports game.
Yeah, no, I get it, but then, like, I don't know, it all seemed kind of pointless to me, and I think it cemented it when there was that one E3 where Zac Efron and Jamie Foxx and Snoop Dogg all came to play Battlefield and were clearly high as balls, because they didn't care.
Okay, well, I pulled a most unforgettable experiences at E3, celebrity experiences, so... The Beatles and some guests, like they had Yoko Ono and Olivia Harrison.
Oh, wow.
That was also on that stage.
Okay.
And then Steven Spielberg and James Cameron were at Ubisoft when they did the Avatar game. Steven Spielberg was working on a Kinect game that became Just Dance. He was also working on a Halo TV series that didn't start production until this year.
Oh, wow.
Nintendo, of course, had DJ Ravi Drums.
Yeah.
Pele. Insert celebrity here for insert annual sports franchise.
Yep.
Drake, Aisha Tyler, Angela Bassett, Jamie Kennedy, fucking Robin Williams.
Oh, wow.
E3 2006 had Space Ghost.
Yeah.
GameTap hired Space Ghost to interview famous game developers, which was a fun diversion from the rest of the convention. Also, perhaps one of the most authentic statements from a developer in E3 history.
Right.
They interviewed Todd Howard. I need to watch this. I need to find this.
Yeah, we'll have to find that video and watch it sometime.
And then Snoop Dogg, who wields the power to just show up smoking a blunt and start playing whatever demo he wants.
Yep.
He's fucking Snoop Dogg.
Yep.
That man killed a man.
Whatever, he's also, like, currently one of the most chill people.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's weird, like, it's weird to think that there's a whole, like, subsection of people who don't know that Snoop Dogg is, like, hard as fuck.
Oh, yeah, no. Crip babies, all that fun stuff. But then, you know, then weed and reggae.
But in 2006, Robin Williams presented a lengthy game demo of Spore, bringing his patented character humor to preview of the fittingly bizarre character creator. He'd go on to help promote Skyward Sword and Ocarina of Time 3D.
Yep.
With his daughter, who he named Zelda after.
Yep.
Zelda. Jamie Kennedy is probably the most infamous one for E3 2007. Fumbling over 20 minutes worth of boner jokes. Let's see. Angela Bassett was leading the cast of Rainbow Six Siege, so that's why she was there. Aisha Tyler has hosted E3 multiple times.
She did a good job.
She does an alright job. Too many weed jokes. Jeff pointed that out, like where she's just like, it's super smoky, it's 420, this bitch. Weed! Weed!
I was okay with that. Also, girl boner.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why it's okay with Aisha Tyler and not okay with Jamie Kennedy. It just...
Because Jamie Kennedy did it for 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then, of course, like, the sports thing. Like, okay.
Sports stuff.
Pele. I don't know why they'd mentioned Pele separate from other athletes, but Pele.
He's Pele, I don't know.
I love... DJ Ravi Drums was fucking weird and uncomfortable, but yeah.
Was Andrew WK at E3, or was that like a specific Bethesda event?
That was Bethesda's press conference. I don't know if he made the show floor, but yeah, I'd count that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fever dream.
Yep.
Fucking
that was fun.
And man, did that game turn out to be mediocre as hell.
Yeah.
But Andrew WK, for a brief, 5 minutes, came back to life and then disappeared again.
Dude, he put out a new album last year.
I know he did, because after that show at Bethesda, I looked up what Andrew WK had been doing with all this fucking time.
I went to his Tour America thing where he just got in front of a podium and talked about coming together for happiness for an hour and a half.
I'm gonna go on his website and see when he's touring.
Yeah.
So let's look up Andrew WK tour. Oh my god.
What?
He's in Sacramento on my birthday weekend.
Ah.
Hold on, when is that? And it is literally my birthday weekend.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna see how much tickets are.
You should go.
Oh my god, that's expensive.
Ah.
Oh, okay, because he's part of Aftershock. That's why. Okay.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh god, I was about to have a heart attack.
I'm bummed I missed his latest tour.
I was about to be like, holy shit. Okay, so for one day of Aftershock, the Saturday day, it'd be $106. That's a little rough, but okay, who's at Aftershock that day?
Yeah.
That'll determine if this is really worth it. Oh my god, yeah, Aftershock Festival. He's part of a festival. He doesn't have a concert by himself until New Year's in Chicago.
Wow.
Aftershock schedule.
This poor E3 segment has gone off the rails, and I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I'm okay with it as well.
Just like E3 itself.
So let's let it die. Alright, Saturday. So we got bad. So here are the bands I care about personally.
Alright.
Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh, wow.
Blink 182.
Okay.
Rob Zombie.
Wow.
Bad Religion. Andrew WK.
Yeah. And
then a bunch of bands I do not care about.
That's an amazing lineup already. I'm amazed that they got those names in Sacramento.
Yeah, But yeah, Andrew WK performs from 4:30 to 5:05.
Oh, come on. Oh, he needs more time than that.
Also, he needs a later thing because his songs are all about partying.
Well, exactly. It needs to be Crazy Lights, Party Hard, I Get Wet.
Baby Metal's on Sunday.
Wow, that's cool.
Same with Gojira. Wow, this festival's kind of turned. It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Friday has Hailstorm, Stain, Sum 41, The Interrupters,
Sum 41.
Slipknot, The Dropkick Murphys. Once again, just listing bands I care about, but
I'm hearing a lot of like 90s and 2000s bands that I never see at current events anymore.
How much for
still have a following?
Oh, that's expensive.
Yeah.
A weekend pass is $575.
What?
It is cheap. Oh wait, no, that's VIP.
Oh, okay, Jesus
General
Christ.
admission for 3 days is $300.
That's still a lot.
Yeah, but you're getting 3 full days worth of concert.
Yeah.
Sundays apparently all sold out because Baby Metal.
Yep.
Why is Saturday not sold out? They have Andrew WK.
I would want to go. That's one thing I want to do. Eventually, is see Rob Zombie.
Yeah, I hear that's pretty.
It seems like it'd be a spectacle.
Oh, he doesn't have. So he actually has like 3 different types of tour: concerts, party and events, and then party DJ. I want to go to the Andrew WK party DJ.
Yeah.
Oh, what's in his store? Oh God.
Oh, there's plenty of stuff. I looked.
Personalized.
Andrew WK is a cool guy.
He does personalized audio messages, personal motivation, congratulation, outgoing voicemail.
What?
He will do a fucking marriage proposal for you for $108.
The wonders of capitalism?
This is capitalism done right.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see.
That's cheap too.
That is pretty cheap for him.
I don't know about like on one hand, like why is someone handing their proposal off to anyone else other than them? Second off, Andrew, I think he could charge more than that.
Effort, yeah, maybe for the right crowd. I was actually I'm looking in his party gears. There's an inflatable pizza guitar. There's a dish.
Yes!
There's a dish towel that says "Doing dishes counts as partying."
That's awesome.
Their coffee is called the Party Hard Coffee, Party Hard Blend.
Okay.
Coffee counts as partying.
The whole Andrew WK mantra. It is, if you're doing something positive and productive, it counts as partying.
You know what? I'm gonna take that into my life now.
Well, that's what I learned at that tour that he did. He explained the whole party hard philosophy, and that was the entire show, and I loved it.
So you've been to one of his shows?
Not any of his music. That's the one I want to see him actually play, and I haven't had that chance, and that's what I'm waiting for. But I met him for a brief moment, and
you can actually get a signed vinyl for him for only $37. CD is only $20.
He's actually he's totally willing to do that kind of stuff. He's a really nice guy.
Power of partying tour poster. God, I need to meet this person.
He's so cool.
I need to meet Andrew WK.
He's great.
Adding that to my life goals.
Yep.
Someone for a birthday gift, spend $100 and take me to see Andrew WK.
His latest album is crazy positive and blunt in its motivation.
I downloaded the song he played at E3. It was alright.
It's a good song.
Yeah. Alright, so I think that's it. So
I think that's it. E3's dying, maybe.
E3 is dead to me.
Yeah, to us, whatever. We'll just keep getting our news from wherever it comes.
I'll continue to watch the press conferences.
I'm gonna miss being able to watch all the press conferences at once and, get Super Bowl prepared.
Yeah, no, you have that, because it used to be a 2-day stretch. Now it's 5. unfortunately. Like, that was the cool part, too. It was like a 2-day stretch where you got everything in 2 days. So you, like, binge on it. Yeah, but... oh, well.
Yep.
Anyway, guys, it's been a hell of a week.
Sure has.
Fucking that E3 story, man.
Oh man, I just.
What was the thing
it's sad.
What was the thing I wanted to title this episode as?
Ocarina of Time teaches you how to make breakfast or something like that.
Ah, fuck! I told you to write it down.
I was early morning. You should be writing these down. What are you doing?
True. I'm busy opening multiple windows to have something to display what it is we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
That's, for the video audience who, for some reason, wants to stare at web browser movement.
We need to figure out our webcam situation.
Yeah, I'm currently trying to figure out the RSS feed situation so we can get on iTunes.
Yeah.
That's been my number one, because I've had multiple people ask me, be like, I want to listen to you at work, but I have to keep the YouTube app open, and that's no bueno.
Yeah, we need to figure that out first and foremost.
Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know. I'll do more RSS feed homework. Because I definitely cannot code my own.
Sure.
Alright, y'all. We love you. Bye.
Thank you. You guys have a good week.